Hey there, this is Adam Cooper here at Senior Healthcare Insurance. And this video I'm putting together right now specifically for those of you that are on a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, if you're not really sure if you have a Medicare Advantage plan or not, all you have to do is look at your card, and if it says HMO, PPO, or PFFS on it, then it is a Medicare Advantage plan. So if if it says Medicare Supplement Plan G, F, N, things like that, this video is specifically not for you. So the Medicare Advantage plans are known as Medicare Part C. And the great and wonderful thing about those plans is they have super low or no monthly premiums most of the time. And they come with a lot of extra bells and whistles like dental and vision, hearing, over-the-counter benefits, fitness membership, all at no extra cost. And it typically includes a prescription drug plan. Now, as well as a lot of, as good as they are, a lot of people like them. And these are the plans that you're seeing on TV all the time. The Joe Namath commercials and stuff like that. These plans are known as Medicare Part C. And as good as they are, they still have some holes that are left in them, and I want to talk to you about that. There are some simple plans that you can actually add to your Medicare Advantage plan to provide some extra added financial protection. Now, first of all, those Medicare Advantage plans come with what's called a maximum out-of-pocket spending limit. It's a stop loss on your spending. So if you go to the doctor, the hospital, specialist, emergency room, things like that, cancer treatments, all those things start adding up to your maximum out of pocket. The thing is, they reset every single year, every January 1st, but they can be quite expensive. But again, it's a stop loss on your spending, not on the insurance company spending. And don't get that confused with a deductible, because it's not a deductible. You have co-payments or a flat dollar amount, or a co-insurance, meaning a percentage of whatever the allowed bill is, the negotiated bill. And once you spend up to that point, at that point for the remainder of the year, you no longer have to worry about paying your co-payments or co-insurance. But it can be thousands upon thousands of dollars. And if you have a PPO plan and you go out of your network, your max out of pocket is even greater than if it's in the network. So I just want to just say that real quick. But these specific add-on plans, they're secondary to your Medicare Advantage plan, but they pay you instead of paying the provider. So what I mean by that is, let's say you go in the hospital and you have a hospital co-payment anywhere of, well, I'm not going to say a specific dollar amount, but it's several $100s a day for usually 4 to 6 days. It kind of depends on your plan. It could be more, it could be less. Again, it all depends on which plan you have specifically. But when you come out, you owe these co-payments for those hospital stays. Well, what this plan does is once you file a claim on it, they actually send you a check, and then you take that money that you receive from the insurance company and go pay your bill off. Okay? So they're less expensive than a Medicare Advantage, or I'm sorry, than a Medicare Supplement plan. Now, they don't also cover nearly as good as a supplement plan does, but it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. It doesn't cover everything, and it's not perfect, but they cover things like, I'm going to kind of name a few things off here. If you have an inpatient hospital stay, it'll pay you for that. It'll pay for cancer treatments in the form of a lump sum cancer benefit, meaning if you're diagnosed with having cancer, you'll just get a check in the mail for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, depending on what you chose, and do with it as you please. Now, of course, you want to use that for your cost of your treatments, let alone the fact that your prescription costs will probably start increasing, and you might hit the donut hole if you're not already, things like that. Covers outpatient surgery, ambulance rides. It can cover, skilled nursing facilities. Skilled nursing facility, a lot of people get that confused with a nursing home. And think of a nursing home, the typical purpose is you're going to go there. You can't perform what they call activities of daily living. You can't feed yourself, bathe yourself, use the restroom on your own, move from one chair to another by yourself. You know, you can't do these things by yourself. And in a skilled nursing facility, you still may not be able to do those things, but the point is you're going to go in and think of overnight physical rehab. You're going to receive physical rehab, recover enough to eventually leave. Well, Medicare covers a 100-day long benefit period. In general, the first 20 days doesn't cost anything, and most Medicare Advantage plans are the same way. Now, after that, it's a daily amount up to that 100 days. So days 21 through 100, you're going to pay a copayment. And it usually, if you didn't have that maximum out-of-pocket limit on your plan, it could add up to over $14,000. Now again, your maximum out-of-pocket spending limit stops your spending well before that, but you're going to hit that maximum out-of-pocket if you stayed 80 days, 3 months or what have you. So it helps pay for that. It helps pay for physical therapy, like outpatient physical therapy. You go in and out the very same day. So think of it like, let's say that you happen to have a knee replacement and you're in the hospital for 2 or 3 days. Well, of course, your benefit from your plan pays for that 2 or 3 day stay in the hospital. But then after that, you go have physical therapy 2 to 3 times a week for the next 6 weeks. Well, your physical therapy copay is not a lot, but what it does is it pays you because it's kind of like that. You've heard the term nickel and dime you to death. Well, that's what it does. So it's if you pay that copayment every single time you go get your physical therapy, well, it can add up to quite a bit. And let's say that you turn right around after that knee is healed and get your other knee replaced. I've had this happen to clients. They get their other knee replaced, so go in the hospital again. And then you have your copayment and for the hospitalization and then go get physical therapy all over again for that other knee. So what I'm trying to say is, there are some other add-on plans that are relatively inexpensive compared to a Medicare Supplement plan that can help come in and plug up some of the holes, some of the more expensive things that a Medicare Advantage plan would normally leave behind. So if you've got Medicaid, like full Medicaid benefits, this is not necessarily something you'll need because you don't have any co-payments anyway. Now, if you're just getting your monthly premium paid for and you're still subject to the co-payments that are part of your plan, you may want to consider looking at one of these plans and seeing what, and the good thing is they're customizable. So you can make them as robust as you want or make them small enough to where it's covering the more expensive things, but it's still more affordable for you than getting the full-blown, cover everything type plan. So anyway, I want to let you know that it's available. And if this is of any interest to you whatsoever, I would highly encourage you to seek out more information about this. And if you don't have someone that you're working with right now and you would like to know more about these plans and get a quote from me, again, my name's Adam Cooper. All you have to do is reach out by either calling my phone number, 870-215-3136. You can also text me. That would be the best way, is either call me or text me. I do have an email address, but just like everybody else's email, it gets bombarded with all kinds of other emails and it gets buried sometimes. But I'm going to give that to you anyway. It's Adam@senior, SENIOR, healthcare, HEALTHCARE, INS.com. So INS short for insurance. So Adam@seniorhealthcareins.com. You can email me that as well. Basically, a little bit of information I'm going to need from you is obviously age, male or female. We can talk a little bit about your plan and what benefits you have to kind of customize this quote to your plan. And again, go over the details of how they exactly work, the pros and the cons of them, because again, they're not perfect, but it's better than having to come out of pocket for all these other expenses that you may have. So anyway, again, my name's Adam Cooper with Senior Healthcare Insurance. If you'd like a quote, give me a call, shoot a text to me, shoot me an email. I don't read smoke signals, so I mean that's not really going to help any. I don't know Morse code, so don't try sending me a message with Morse code. Anyway, I appreciate your time. Make it a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.